joining my channel again today. And what I want to do today is to tell you some things about layering fragrances. Now, you remember a little while ago, I told you all the things I do to get my body ready for receiving a fragrance. It's a gift of fragrance we have. And one of the things I said, you start from the inside by hydrating, hydrating, hydrating. Now, once you finish hydrating, or while you're hydrating, make sure you're scrubbing your body. You're taking a nice shower. A nice warm or hot shower will open up those pores, so your moisturizer and your perfume will be kind of sucked into your pores. It won't be blowing out in the wind like that. So make sure you use something like this to scrub away any dry skin. Because I'm older, I don't like to use loofah because it's a little rough, and older people's skin is much thinner. So I have to be very careful about how much rubbing I do on my skin when I'm taking a shower. So I like to use this because this is very soft and I don't have to worry about it being too abrasive. Okay, now when you're getting ready to put your perfume on, one way you can do is just to first you put your moisturizer on, or you can just put your perfume on and using a fractionated coconut oil. And this could act as your moisturizer. You can do that. Or you can use something similar to this, which is glycerin and rose water. This also helps to moisturize your skin. This does right here. And if you're using a floral fragrance like in the spring and summer, and your fragrance has roses in it, then use a glycerin and rose water. That helps to help your fragrance come out some more. Now, when I use Aveeno Extreme Eczema Therapy, I don't have eczema, neither does my husband, but I use this very often for him. It doesn't have a scent. It's a lot like Vaseline, except it doesn't leave you greasy. Okay, this right here can be a little pricey. I buy mine at CVS. I always catch it on sale, and I use my extra care bucks to buy it. And I usually pay like $8 for a container like this, and it's usually about $22 for this. But I only pay about $7 or $8. Yes. Okay. When you're using the lotions, all the lotions you use, try to use one that's going to match up or complement the fragrance that you're going to be using. You don't want to use something that's totally no notes in common, doesn't smell anything like it, doesn't want to help anything you got that you're going to be wearing. So you want to use a fragrant lotion that's going to complement what you're wearing. Now, if you use a cheap lotion, sometimes the cheaper lotions will actually smell very good, but they don't last long. These right here will last 24 hours, easy, 24 hours. This one is called Hemp's, a little pricey, but it's worth it. And this one is called EOS. This is a 24-hour moisturizing body lotion. It has a lot of different scents on it. Really, really good. I found the best prices on Amazon because they often run bundled prices, bundled sales on Amazon. Around holidays, you may find this cheaper on the EOS website. And this is Hemp's. I found this, I guess it's a toss-up between whether the Hemp's website or Amazon or Walmart or wherever else will have these cheaper. So you just have to search around. Don't accept the first price you see. Do a little price shopping. Okay. Next, some of the places that I like to put my fragrance, I have a list, and I was supposed to be running, I don't know if I decided to do that now. I'm going to be running a list down the side of the screen so you can see some of the places that I like to put my fragrances, and some places that I've been reading, and some places other people put theirs. Here's a couple of them. I'm not going to name all of these. In your hair. Now, as short as my hair is, I always put fragrance in my hair. I spritz my hair all the time with a fragrance, and because my hair is nice and moisturized, I don't have to worry about being damaged or drying out because of the alcohol. But I always, and because my hair is moisturized, it holds the scent. It holds the scent, yes. Your shoulder, your clavicle, right here, front of your neck, under your chin, around the temple, right here. I don't put it on my forehead normally. Because my husband sometimes kisses me on my forehead, and I don't want that to be in his mouth. And I don't put it on my lips because I don't want him to be getting that in his mouth. Might put some here, and I don't spray it there. I'll use a fractionated coconut oil, and sometimes I'll do it here behind my ears, down the back of my neck, anywhere I can be. If I can reach it, I'm gonna put something on there. I don't put perfume everywhere that it says on here. I've got 36 different places, and most of those have 2 different places in these 36. I don't put 76, places worth of perfume all over myself. I don't have time for that. And where do I choose? Where I feel like it. If I'm old, when I get up and it's getting ready to rain, my neck hurt. I can't turn around and look like this. So I just just wherever. But a lot of times I would just start here. I'll spray. Let me show you. I'm gonna do this, and then so you can see. I love this right here. This is the balm right here. And I pair it with musk vanilla, and I also pair it with soft. You know me and soft, right? I guess you do by now. Okay. All right. This is what I'll do. I will take my arm like this, and I will start spraying. Yep. And then on this arm, I'll do the back side. Then I'll take my second fragrance. I already sprayed down there, so I'll do this. And then I'll do, like here, I'll do like that. Yep, so I got that. And then what I'll do a lot of times is I'll actually take this one, I may spray it in my hair, and then use this one and spray it around my neck. I do not mix my fragrances. My preference. I don't want this fragrance to be all muddled together. If you're on this side of me, you're going to smell the molecules of both of them mixing together. The same thing over here. If I bend down or you come across me like that, you may smell a different one, or you wanted the other on my head like that. You come in for a little kiss right here or a hug, but you're going to leave with some of me on you because, because I got it on my neck. Also, what I do is I also spray it on my clothes. And I spray it on my clothes because it's going to have a truer scent on my clothing. Just like you do when you have the little papers and stuff that you spray it on the scent strips. It's going to smell different on your body than it does on the scent strip. If I like the way it smells on the scent strip and I don't like the way it smells on my body, then I will spray it on my clothing. I'll spray it on my hair, or I spray it on my jeans or my socks or something like that on a piece of clothing. It may smell on my jacket. If I'm wearing a suit, I'll spray it on my jacket. Be careful what you spray, that it's not something light colored, or because these are very highly concentrated oils sometimes, and they will stain your clothing if you're not careful. Okay? Yes. So I have all of these that I have on here. I have this on my, in the description, I have the link for that. Also, I think I'm going to run, I may run it on the screen so you can see that as well. I think that's it for now. Let me see. Oh, I forgot to say, one thing that I do is 2 things. Because my skin is older, it's very thin. The older you get, the thinner your skin gets. And I have to over moisturize. Just like I overspray, I have to over moisturize. I have to put extra moisturizer on my elbows and on my knees and on my feet, because they will get really dry and ashy, and I don't want my fragrance just to be falling off on the floor. So I make sure I put extra. I will put a cream and a lotion, or cream and oil on myself. I'll use 2. A lot of times I'll use 2 moisturizers, especially when I'm if it's a day where I've taken the shower at night, and then in the morning my skin is dry, so I have to redo it. So many times I'll actually go in and I'll use something like glycerin and rose water to add moisture and dampness to my skin, and then use a floral fragrance over top of that. Or the fractionated coconut oil will also help spread my fragrance. I like to put fragrance on my face, but not on my lips. And you got to be careful. You don't want to spray it on your face like that. So what I'll do is I'll take the fractionated coconut oil, put some in my hand. Just, it only takes 2 drops, max, 2 drops. And then I'll go ahead and I'll spray my hand, maybe like that. Rub them together. And do this. Yep, like that. And put it in my hair. Because you can put that fractionated coconut oil. You can also put that in your hair. Yeah, like that. Down the back of my neck. Yes, I do that. Under my girlfriends, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. If you can see it. Can you see? It's not greasy. Can you see? Yeah, that's what I do. And if you have a $500-$600 bottle of something, you don't want to have to use more than 2 spritzes. You use those 2 spritzes in your hand with that fractionated coconut oil, it'll cover your whole torso. That's what you do. Okay? All right. Also, when you're layering, layer your stronger scents first. If you're going to put one over top of the other. I don't do that because I don't layer mine over top of each other. Whether they dry between applications, that's up to you. Some people put one on and immediately put another one over top of it. And it get good results. If you like it that way, you do it that way. Okay? Let me see, but something else too. I think that was it. Yeah. Perfumes and fragrances from the same perfumer or flanker often complement each other. So if you got, for example, these are flankers. You know, the Badi Al Ouds, they may go together. These right here, Sakina, Iman, and and Haya. These are flankers of each other. They may go to, they go together. They do go together. If you have some other ones like Narissa Amber and Narissa Poudre, because they're flankers, they may go together. So if you have them like that and they are flankers many times, they will also go together. And if they're from the same fragrance or perfumer, fragrance house, many times they'll go together. If you have your florals from the same place, and look at the notes. Go to your phone or look in your fragrance journal. I will very often consult my fragrance journal now that I have so many written. I've gotten 88 of my perfumes done, and I will go through and I will go through and check what the notes are and see if something has will go with something else if I'm not familiar with it. Because some things I've only worn maybe once or twice, I forget. But generally, I know what they smell like, and I reach and I know exactly what's going to go with something else. And you'll get that way too. Yes, there's no science behind that. If you like it, wear it. If you don't, then don't. That's it for now. Well, you can see now why this old lady smells good all the time. Ooh, I smell so good. Let me tell you something. I'm going to hit my husband. He going to give me a hug and a kiss. He going to like, oh, look at this. I'm just saying. Bye-bye, y'all. See you next time, and thank you for coming back. Bye-bye.